Wait, we hit a dry spell.
Hey everyone, sorry for the late start. I'm Akai Krause here with Drew Stout here at Manitowoc Lutheran High School. We've got 8 minutes and 58 seconds left in the half. Lancers 13, Zephyrs 11. A pretty aggressive game so far. Drew, what you gotta say about it so far?
Well, since you guys missed kind of the first part of this game so far, it's kind of both teams. Lancers came out strong. But
not putting the ball in the hole. They were driving and kind of getting past them.
And I think did SMC's coach, Paul Bratch, I think he might have got technical. He's kind of going through with the ref right now, early in the game too. But like I was saying, Lancers came out strong. But shots weren't falling, so right now it's still a 3-point game. Lancers lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
I think beginning of the game, Lancers were just kind of driving by the Zephyrs and weren't finishing totally and getting a little frustrated by that, but then started hitting shots. Aiden Krause just went on a 5-point run, hit a 3, had a nice drive. So then there's technical, and Lancer ball now. So Wesley will bring it up. Yeah, so this is a pretty big conference matchup, the Zephyrs and Lancers. Last time these two teams played, Zephyrs won. The score was 66-57. And there was just a deflection. And it'll stay Lancer ball. Wesley will take it out. Passing in to Isaac, up to Wesley. Yeah, and Zephyrs are kind of sitting in that zone, and Lancer's just trying to penetrate the lane. And Isaac will try to get it to Jamin, but that'll be fumbled.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was talking about before. Lancers having trouble passing right now. Now, just not hauling it in. As nice drive by Fairweather as he knocks that one down.
So now Wesley will bring it up. Yeah, that 3-2 is really causing some problems for the Lancers as Aiden will try to pass it into Noah. Noah will be swarmed by 3 Zephyrs. He'll kick it out to Aiden. Aiden will drive and will be fouled.
I'm not sure if you touched on this, but like you said, Lancers lost last time, and a huge reason they lost because Lancers only shot 18% behind the arc, and I think Zephyrs are trying to expose that, trying to get the Lancers in that same kind of lack of shooting as they did the first time.
Yeah, so far Lancers are shooting 40% behind the 3, so we'll see how that plays out as we continue the game. Lancers swinging the ball back and forth between Wesley and Jamin. Aiden will get it on the left side, getting it back up to Wesley. Wesley will hit it from deep, and it will be long. As Max Vosters pulls in the rebound. Fairweather will try to get it in. Will hit Noah Dillon's face in the process. And Isaac will go all the way for the fast break layup. That's Isaac's second basket of the night with 4 points. As Bren drives to the short corner, getting it up to Fairweather. Fairweather will get in the lane, and they'll be deflected. Isaac will have it. He'll go again for the layup. Aiden will get the rebound. Won't put it in. And we'll kick it out to Noah. And Aiden will be open in the corner. And it is left. Fairweather will drive, and that'll be a foul, counting the basket. And Fairweather shooting about 54% from the free throw line this year, also averaging about 10.4 points as a junior.
And one interesting to know about Fairweather as he makes the and one opportunity is that he's started all 3 years, I'm pretty sure, on the varsity level as Alexander Klinkhammer comes in to give Fairweather a break.
As Wesley will bring the ball up. And it'll be SMC ball. As Vosters will have it on the wing. Getting it to Bren. And Klinkhammer will miss the 3. Jamin with the rebound. As he'll kick it up to Will. And now Wesley. Yeah, I think one thing with this 3-2 is Lancers really got to start pushing the ball and fast breaking. Just making sure they don't set up in this zone.
Yeah, the Lancers, it's a lot easier for them, like you just said, to beat that beat the zone getting set up and able to get the fast break points. Because once they get into the zone, it takes a lot of time for that shot to develop.
Yep. Yeah, just a lot of kicking it in, kicking it out, swinging it. As it'll be SMC ball as Trickner will bring it up. Getting it to Vosters. We'll try to find Bren, but will be overshot and goes right to Trinkner. Vosters will drive. Tough finish with lots of contact. And Lancers will try to push. Will drive. Stopped. Isaiah will drive, trying to find Wesley. Can't quite get him. Will in the corner is long. Bren with the rebound. As Bren will drive. Ooh, and that is a charge. Didn't totally look like Jaden was completely set, but he was in there for at the right moment.
Yeah, one thing to note, Zephyrs have 17 fouls. Lancers already in bonus, but the Lancers won. And that'll be their 8th, as that will send Noah Dillon to the line for 2. So as of right now, Lancers winning the foul war.
Yeah. Which I feel like usually doesn't happen. I think Lancers sometimes pick up some of these quick, dumb fouls, but they're doing a good job of just playing solid defense so far. As first one is in for Noah. And that's his first point of the night. And second one's long. As Vosters will be on the wing, driving, turnover. Wesley will go for the fast break. Oh, Wesley will just try to go up strong, and that'll be an offensive foul as Bren kind of got pushed all the way under the basket.
I think that's just Wesley being the more physical player there, and, you know, I don't know, kind of a weak call to me, don't you agree?
Yeah. Kind of. He's just trying to drive.
I mean, you're sprinting. It's kind of hard to, you know, not stop, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But did look like Wesley kind of maybe extend the elbow there. But your score at the timeout, Zephyrs 18, Lancers 17. Been close so far. More of a defensive battle. Got anything to say on that, Micaiah?
Yeah, definitely a defensive battle. I feel like a lot of turnovers for both teams. Kind of a lot of driving and then just getting it poked out. So I think both teams can do a better job of that and being in control and not as dumb passes. I mean, it sounds harsh to say dumb, but just it's a lot of passes that just aren't really, they're too hard or they're just not in the right place.
Yeah, like high risk, low reward.
Yeah. Yeah, also something you just kind of, I mean, we were talking for a while, but we weren't really live streaming. Just some things to look out for, or people to watch for the Zephyrs tonight is Mason Ullenbrock, who is on the bench right now, number 10. And also Bren, who is shooting 42% from behind the arc. So definitely don't want to leave him open there tonight as the game continues. He's also a pretty tall kid too, and he's only a sophomore, and he's having a pretty good season. As it was deflected by the Lancers, and it'll stay Zephyr ball. And it'll be a quick inbound. Getting it up to Klinkhammer. And back out to Vosters. Oh, lucky bounce. Well, not lucky. Good bounce. Good bounce for Vosters as he puts in the 3. And that is his 7th point of the night. Will come back, and it'll be long. No, will not get the rebound as Jamin will foul. As Fairweather will check back in, and Mason Wagner will head on out. Yeah, Drew, I don't know if you saw it, but at one point, while we weren't live streaming yet, Ullenbrock kind of was shaking his hand. He had some stuff taped up on there. Looks like he's pretty comfy on the bench, so I'm not sure if he's coming back in or what's happening there.
And I don't know if you can, is that maybe an ice pack on the hand?
Mm-hmm. Looks like it.
Yeah. So that'd be a huge, huge plus for the Lancers. You know, the best player, scoring-wise, is out for the Zephyrs.
Yeah. And they're still in that 3-2. Ain will be on the corner. Floater. Short. And Vosters with the board. As Klinkhammer gets in the corner, kicking up to Bren. Back to Klinkhammer. He'll drive. Finds Fairweather, kind of mishandles the ball a little bit. And Wagner will miss. Oh, excuse me. Trinkner will miss. Well, Noah with the rebound, and then Lancers will turn it over. Trinkner again will drive, and that'll be good. Zephyrs now up by 6. Yeah, that was Drew. That was one of those passes you were just talking about. High risk, low reward. Kind of just trying to get it in between the zone at the top. It's just a risky pass.
Yeah, and even if Aiden Crozy got that ball, there would have been a tough layup nonetheless.
Yep. And will find Noah. Can't quite get it.
Lancer's really struggling right now with those, within 10 feet of the hoop shots that they need to knock down in games like these. But their defense is really saving them right now.
As Aiden with a good block on Bren. And Wesley will find Noah. Noah will get it to Aiden. And Aiden will put it in. Now, Clean Camera will bring it up. Getting it to Trinkner. Over to Fairweather. Fairweather drive, go under the basket and put a tough reverse in for 2. Great offense by the Zephyrs. As Aiden will turn it over. Getting it to Bren. And Bren will put it in. As now strikes less than a minute until halftime. And that'll be another turnover for the Lancers. This one by Wesley. And they'll go all the way again. Drew, you can definitely see some frustration on the guys' faces right now.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Lancers right now only shooting about 33% from the field, 25% from 3, and when your shots aren't going, it's really frustrating, like you were saying. You can definitely see it on the court by the Lancers right now.
Not only are shots not falling, they're turning it over a decent amount too. As Will have a 3, and that'll be good. And that is Will's first points of the night. And Clean Camera will get it. 5 seconds left. We'll find Vosters. And it'll go in and out. And that is the half of this Big East North Conference matchup. We're going to have a quick commercial break, and then we'll be back kind of just to give you some stats from the half and just kind of talk about both these teams, as we didn't totally get to do during pregame. So we'll be back.
Anyone can embroider your logo on apparel. Yamas does it differently by custom knitting your brand directly into our premium quality socks, beanies, and scarves. Whether it's for your school team, your club team, or your company team, Yamas helps you gear up, stand out, and play loud. Check out yamasgear.com.
And welcome back, as it is halftime here at Manitowoc Lutheran, where the Lancers are trailing the St. Mary's Catholic Zephyrs 29-22. Drew, how about you just take us through some of the leading scores and some of these stats that you're seeing?
So right now for your Lancers, leading the way, sophomore Aiden Krause is 7 points, and right behind him Isaiah Muchko with 5 and Isaac with 4. Wesley and Will, Lancers leading scorers at 3 each. I know you guys missed it pregame, but one thing I kind of talked about how this Lancer team, anyone could step up. You know, the leading scorers aren't averaging, 20, 18, even 15, with Will Franzi being the leading scorer at 13.4. But this Lancer team, anyone on any night can go off for a great game, and that's just a good thing this team has. For the Zephyrs, leading the way at number 11, Luke Fairweather, right behind him, number 7, Bosters. Number 45, Bosters with 7, excuse me, geez. Yeah, so Zephyrs definitely have their stars, being able to shoot well so far, and Lancers just need to play a little bit of cleaner basketball the second half and limit the turnovers.
Yeah, I agree, and kind of just a huge underlying stat right now looking at the board is just Lancers shooting 36 from the field, and Zephyrs shooting 54, and that's not just 3-pointers, that's 2-pointers too. As we take down to Lohberger and Eve with an interview.
Go. Hi, I'm Eve Overland here with Coach Lohberger. Coach, that was the first half.
It was the first half.
It was an aggressive. A lot of fouls in those first few minutes for those Zephyrs. 8 fouls to 1 foul for your team. You did pretty good, held out those fouls. Yeah, it was really aggressive. What was the best thing you did in that first half, though?
Well, I think early we got in the lane, which is what we want to do, so that they foul us. So that worked well. I think we just got to make shots that are within 6 feet. And if we start doing that, we're going to be okay.
Yeah, you didn't have a lot of shots go your way, but your defense was amazing. You held them to only 29 points, and you're still managing to get 22 points up on there, so that's pretty good. Second half, close out with a win. What's gonna be the key here?
I think if we just do what we were doing, the shots are going to go. We're better shooters than that, so we'll be all right.
Yeah, and your guys stayed calm in the face of aggression, so good luck to you and them, and hopefully you come out with a win and I can talk to them after.
Sounds good, thanks.
Back to you, Micaiah and Drew.
Thank you, Eve. And yeah, that was a great point with shots falling. And Drew, just to hit on your point kind of with anyone can have a big night too, I think lately in my broadcast that I've been doing, Will has kind of been quiet in that first half. And then second half, it just all starts clicking and he starts hitting these shots. And I think when the Lohberger just said, we're better shooters than that, I tend to think that Lancers just come out better in that second half, whether it's just because they're warm, whether it's because of just seeing how the court feels, just I don't know what it is, but I have a feeling they'll come out better and stronger and shooting better too than the first half.
Yeah, you got to hope, and it's kind of ironic. I literally said what Coach Lohberger had to say. You just got to make the shots within, I said
6
10, he
feet,
said
yeah.
6, but still, I mean, that's the message. Lancers just got to knock down the easy shots, and it could be a way different game here at half.
Yeah, I think right away, you guys might have not been with us right away in the broadcast just because of just miscommunications and just stuff going on with the live stream. But right away when we came back on, we kind of just mentioned how Lancers are doing a great job getting in the lane, and Lohberger said that exactly. I think Lancers definitely need to do a better job of getting back into it because I don't think they kind of stopped doing that after a while. So hopefully they can find a way to get back in and then kick it out potentially to a Will or a Wesley or anyone who's ready to shoot. As there's 1:30 left in halftime as Lancers shoot around here. Drew, looking just at Lancers right now, we have Aiden leading the way with 7 points, Isaiah with 5, Isaac with 4, Wesley and Will with 3, Jamie with 2, and Noah with 1. Who needs to come out and just start having a better game?
I got one word, anyone. I think if any of these Lancers can just step up and start making easy shots, that'll be the person tonight that leads the way. But the thing they need to work on is, as a team, just limit the turnovers. They're giving the ball to the Zephyrs. They went on that run, at the end. They're not based on their half-court offense. Those Zephyrs were just getting really easy fast break points, and that's just something the Lancers need to crack down on.
Yeah, I totally agree, and that's a great point because they're scoring a ton of points right now from fast break and not really from their set offense. So stay tuned with this game, the Big East North matchup between the St. Mary's Catholic Zephyrs and the Manitowoc Lutheran Lancers. We're going to have a commercial break real quick, and we'll be right back.
Anyone can embroider your logo on apparel. Yamas does it differently by custom knitting your brand directly into our premium quality socks, beanies, and scarves. Whether it's for your school team, your club team, or your company team, Yamas helps you gear up, stand out, and play loud. Check out yamasgear.com.
And welcome back. It'll be Lancer ball to start. Isaac will bring it up. Zephyrs in man, which surprises me because that's how they started out the game. And Lancers just drove right by them, and the 3-2 is working pretty well. We'll see how it goes as Jamin gets it up top, swinging it to Wesley. He'll find Will down low. Will will find him, and he will go all the way for 2. And something to just observe is Owen Brock is back in the game, along with the rest of the starters. As Vosters will have it, kick it out, and find Wagner, and Mason Wagner will put in for 3, excuse me. As they're back in that 3-2. Isaac will find Isaiah. Will for 3. It's a little to the left. Isaiah's shown some good defensive pressure, but Vosters will carry in that rebound. And Wagner will drive, kicking out to Fairweather. Fairweather will also drive, and he'll miss. Will pulls in the rebound, and Wesley brings it up. Isaac finds Will. Nothing there. Lancers will continue to swing it. And Isaac will throw it away. Fairweather with the Euro.
Another fast break points there for the Zephyrs.
And Wesley will find Isaac in the corner. Is long. And Vosters with the rebound. And great pass for Klinkhammer, but Owen Brock can't quite put it in. Wesley will try to penetrate, can't find anything, get it to Isaac, kick it back up. Wesley will find Isaac. And they'll swing it around, they'll find Will. That is short. And back Zephyr's way. Isaiah plays great defense. And he'll travel. You know, I would stay away from saving it under the basketball hoop, though. So, in the end, it could have gone worse. You'd prefer a travel there compared to 2-point basket. Oh, and Isaiah will have a deflection. It'll still be off Owen Brock, and it will be Lancer ball. Lancer's now trailing by 10. 34-24. As Zephyrs stay in that 3-2. Great pass by Isaiah, and he will find Will. And just like that, Will will be your leading scorer with 8 points on the night so far. And that's Klinkhammer for 3. Drew, from what I hear, you have a little history with Klinkhammer.
You know, in the JV days, that guy was lights out. Kind of a Lancer killer, so can't let that guy get hot here.
As Isaiah will miss long, and Vossers will bring in the rebound. Owenbrock will go all the way, put up a floater, and that'll be good. Lancers now trailing by 13. Jamin will kick it out. Wesley will try to push it into Jamin. And that'll be a foul by the Zephyrs. And Aiden Krause checks in, and Isaac heads to the bench. And Lancers will take it out of bounds. Will get it in the corner. He'll drive, put it up, and that's a great drive for Will. Lancers just need to find any way to score right now. Doesn't matter how it's getting in, just put it in the hole. As Fairweather will drive, find Klinkhammer, kicking it out to Owenbrock. And Isaiah will foul. And Noah Dillon will check in for Jamin Ott. And Vossers will get it down low. Can't quite put it in. Noah with the rebound. It still seems like Lancers aren't doing a too good of job at trying to push it. And they'll just let them set up in their 3-2. As Isaiah kind of throws it away again, but he'll get it to Noah. Noah can't quite put it in. And Owenbrock for 3 will be good. You know, Lancers are just kind of letting it get skipped over, right over their heads, and not really making an attempt to try and get it.
No, Lancers haven't played with that physicality that they came with against that Reedsville game.
Yeah.
And it's definitely shown here in the second half.
And Wesley will find Will in the corner, and that is long again. And Bren will grab the rebound. And Vossers will have it up top. Vossers will drive. And that'll be good. Vossers now with 9, right behind Owenbrock and Fairweather with 10 and 11. And Lancers will call a timeout. Can't imagine Lowber is too happy with the start of that half. As sometimes, as I play basketball for Lancers also, Michael, our coach Mike, stop it. Our coach kind of always says these first 3 minutes coming out of a half are just the most important. Just have to get after it right away and not dig yourself into a hole like right now, as Lancers are now down by 16.
Lancers are having a real tough time with that 3-point basket still. Just, they aren't converting at what we're used to them, and honestly, this 3-2 zone's really just killing them here in the second half, like it was towards the end of that first half.
Yep. As Wesley will drive, kicking it out. Aiden with the floater will be good. As Bren will shoot for 3. He'll miss. Wesley will grab the rebound. And Wesley will throw it away.
Nice play by Brody Weeding in that ball from the student section. Great show of hustle and sportsmanship by him.
And Owenbrock will drive right through everybody, but will miss. as he's stopped by Noah right there at the basket. Wesley will find Noah. Can't put it in.
You know, it's tough to see a great athlete like that just struggle out there.
That has Bren will hit a 3. Wesley will push to Aiden. As they will find Will down low. Will go up, and that'll be a foul. Lancers now down by 17. As Will puts in the first. Will has been shooting exceptionally well from the free throw line this year, shooting 76.2%. As the second one is also a make. And Fairweather now bringing up the ball. Finding Trinkner on that back cut, but he'll kick it out, not really finding much. And they'll skip it to Ullenbrock, wide open for 3. And it's just in and out. Noah will grab the rebound. Wesley will push to Aiden. Nothing there. Wesley will find Will in the corner. Nothing there. Kicking it back out to Wesley. Wesley will find Will. Wesley will shoot, and it is short. And Bren will bring in the rebound. Trinkner will drive through a Lancer defense, and that'll be good. Lead back up to 17 now. Aiden will push, Will for 3. And his long foul going Zephyrs away, as foul is on Noah Dillon on the rebound.
Lancers need to start scoring quick here and try to force some turnovers, get some easy, fast break points here if they want to pull it to at least a close game these last 10 minutes.
Yeah, I agree. They're having to work so hard for every point right now that they just need some baskets to fall their way. As Trinkner will drive. And kicking out to Fairweather. Fairweather will drive. Kind of towards short corner. Getting it to Bren. Over to Ullenbrock. Back to Trinkner for 3. And there'll be a foul on Isaiah Muchka. And Josiah Martin checks in for Wesley Hecker. And looking into Vosters, who'll get it to Trinkner. And once again, that was in and out for him. Can't quite put it in. Aiden will bring up the ball. Zephyr still in that 3-2. Isaiah finding Josiah, getting it to Aiden. Aiden back in the corner. Josiah is long. Vosters will grab the rebound. And Fairweather will drive. And that'll be good. Isaiah will push. Can't quite find anything. Will turn it over. And another fast break layup for the Zephyrs as Fairweather puts it in. Isaiah for 3. That is good. And timeout by Lohberger. As Zephyrs' lead is still 18 with 7 minutes and 52 seconds left to go.
Well, Micaiah, what do you got to say about the Lancers right now? What are 2 things these Lancers can do to maybe bring it within a close range here as we're about 8 minutes left to go in the second half?
Well, just like you were talking about, I think Lancers just need to play a little more aggressive defense here and just get some of these turnovers just to get some quick and easy points, as their offense is not really working in that 3-2 right now, and they're not really able to take advantage of it. So I think they really need to get some quick points here in order to get any sort of deficit back and get some defensive stops. What do you think?
I just gotta agree. Yeah, they gotta obviously force some turnovers, because if they go back and forth possessions, those run out of time, and they just gotta hit some big shots and some threes here that they've kind of struggled with here in the second half.
Yep, I agree. Yeah, like you said with threes, Lancers actually shooting 31%, so not too bad. On the season, they're usually shooting 35, 36, which is pretty incredible for a team, as the Zephyrs on the year shoot... Wait. Excuse me, that's the Zephyrs. The Zephyrs are shooting 36%. Excuse me. I will find the Lancers for you in a second. My bad. As Zephyrs kind of looking, just running some offense here. Almost looking like a stall.
Yeah, Micaiah, what do you got to say about it? I know I was on air for that game when you guys faced off against the Zephyrs. What do you got to say about their stall offense? What is it like playing against it? And ultimately, do you think there should be a shot clock?
Yeah, that is a good question. And I think in games like that, I'm very mad that there is not the shot clock, right? They kind of just pass it back and forth, and it's hard to defend at some point because you just find the open player. So I think then I would like a shot clock, but
yeah,
I think when I'm winning and I'm stalling, I would prefer not. But I don't know. I think a shot clock would kind of help and make the game more interesting.
I feel like I don't want to get too deep into it, but I feel like at that point you're just playing the rules. You're not playing the actual game.
Yeah. So correction on my part, Lancers shoot 34% on the season from 3. And Wesley will find Noah down low, and Noah will put it in. And Isaac finally aggressive on defense here. Wesley gets it to Will. Will drive. And there we go. Just like that, we might got a game here on our hands. Lancers now down by 14. Showing some full court pressure. Isaac will get another steal. Give it to Aiden. Oh, and that's an offensive foul. I think that's a tough call because Aiden is in the air when ball is getting shot. But that's a tough one. But great defense by Isaac.
Yeah. Aiden could have literally done nothing else there.
Yeah.
Like, he literally tried to stop his momentum as well.
By doing a floater, yeah.
But that's how it goes.
And there's a double there, and Bren will be open. That's his trouble with Dublin right there, is leaving guys like Bren wide open. And that'll be a turnover for the Zephyrs.
Third time tonight that Bren has unknowingly stepped out of bounds. So a little bit of court awareness there for him.
I feel like that black line is pretty obvious, too.
Yeah.
Isaac will drive, trying to get it to Jamin, but a little too hard of a pass in the short distance. And there's doubling off of Bren again, but they'll be short this time. I really like this defensive change by the Lancers, but I really don't think that we should be doubling off of Bren. Just an opinion. But he missed that one, so it's fine.
I think it's just how it's shaken out with them pressing full court now.
Yeah. But great find by Wesley Hecker, and Will put in the layup. Zephyrs lead at 15 now. 5 minutes left. And they'll find Owen Brock, but he'll miss. And Jalen will grab the rebound. Wesley looking to push. He'll find Aiden in the corner. Getting it back up to Wesley. Back to Aiden in the corner. Aiden will shot fake. And we'll turn it over. As Bren will try to take it all the way, but Jamin will deflect it. As Isaac heads to the bench, Isaiah comes on in, and Vossers will make easy work of him. Wesley will penetrate, try to get it to Will. Will step back, long. Isaiah will secure the rebound, shot fake. Good finish by Isaiah. Lead is still at 15 as Lancers and Zephyrs just kind of trading points back and forth. Voster's open, short. Foul by the Lancers. I think it'll be on Isaiah Muchka. As they'll find, they'll find Mason Wagner low, and that'll be a foul. And that one is on Isaiah again. And he comes back in, picking up 2 quick fouls, and now he's with 4. As Wagner will put in the first. Second one on the way. It is long. Will secure the rebound. And Wesley will have it up top. Lancers just very stagnant in their offense, not really moving much. And Jamin will throw it in the hands of the Zephyrs. And Fairweather will drive. Good move, but will get the rebound. Isaiah trying to look for Aiden there, but that'll be a turnover. As Zephyrs set up in the offense, Fairweather will drive, and that'll be a foul. And that'll be on Aiden Krause, his second. And now Fairweather at the line. Fairweather shooting 54% from the line. And second one is up. And is no good. Will with the rebound. Isaiah will drive, put up the floater, and that is good. Wesley with the poke from behind. Will get it. As Lancers need to capitalize now. And Will can't quite put it in. Double is shown. Bren will drive, kick it into the lane to Wagner, but he'll miss. And on the other end will be Isaiah Muchka for 3, and he'll miss. And that's Vossers with a great rebound underneath Lancer basket. And a turnover by the Zephyrs, and it'll be Lancer ball. Drew, 15-point deficit for the Lancers. What are you thinking as a team for them right now?
You know, things haven't gone their way this second half, but Lancers just use every second they can. 7 seconds or less to get up a shot. They can't spend too much time, as foul called there on Muchka. But Lancers just need to, like 7 seconds or less at least, and play just aggressive defense. And so what if they get a few shots and you got to get a steal or something because your time's running out here.
Yep, as there's a 1 minute and 55 seconds left on that clock. And Isaiah will get into Will, and Will be fouled. Yeah, we kind of talked about during halftime how Lancers were definitely winning that foul battle early on in the first half. But now it kind of flipped as fouls were just 8-3, now 8-4 after this last call. But definitely just interesting as Will puts in the first, and that is his 19th point of the night, as he has definitely stepped up in the second half, scoring 16 points, and puts in the second, making that 17 points on the night, or in the second half, excuse me. Too many second and sevens. As Ellenbrock up top, getting it to Fairweather. And they will be stalling. And Mason Wagner in the corner. And Jalen will pick up the foul, and that'll be his third. And Wagner will put in the first. His 5th point of the night. And we'll miss the second. Jamie with the rebound. Lancer's got to push if they want to put some scoring up on the board. Kick ball. And that'll be a kick ball. And Lober will talk some things out. I mean, at this point, you're just trying to get as close as you can. What do you think, Drew?
I mean, like I said not too long ago, just got to get shots up quick and play overly aggressive defense and just, I don't know, you just got to get that ball into your hands somehow and get a shot up quickly for a chance.
Yeah, I think coming into this game, I think Lancers were pretty ready to make this a good game, kind of beat SMC. But I think that start of the half just really blew it up for them as they just went into a 16-point hole right from the start.
And that shot kind of sums it up how it went for the Lancers tonight. Just not that they necessarily, I mean, they're shooting about 25% from 3, but just really inconsistent from three-point land tonight as they just weren't able to get hot at all. As looks like the bench subs are coming in here for the Lancers and kind of signaling that this one's done here tonight.
Yeah, so a lot of new names here on the court for both teams. And I'm guessing Zephyrs are still gonna stall, yeah. They are a master at that.
Must be in the curriculum.
And they'll just do some dribble handoffs. as Klinkhammer thought about it. And we'll just keep going. And there's a shot by Gavin Beck. Not sure what they're yelling for there, but. As Caleb will shoot it, last couple of seconds, it'll be no good. And that'll be your ball game. So Lancers score 47 to the Zephyrs 61. You know, I blame the broadcast not getting on right away. I'm joking, but a definitely tough loss here for the Lancers, coming off a big week of beating Bonduelle and Reedsville. But once again, we're still mid-season. We're still, I mean, not mid-season, towards the end of it.
Yeah, now we're at the other side of the hill, you know, on the down.
But it's not playoff implications. I think Lancers will definitely bounce back. And we still got a decent chunk of the season left, so keeping your heads up. But also taking this loss personally because I think Lancers could have definitely won this one, just playing a little better and a little more clean.
Yeah, I have to agree. Just shots didn't go down when they need them to.
Yeah, so just taking a look at the stats real quick. Will Franzen with 21. And then behind him was Isaiah Muchko with 12, and then Aiden with 7. Will also up there with 8 rebounds, and Jamie Knott with 6. And kind of just looking at both teams' stats from what we have, SMC shooting 33% from the three-point line, and MLHS Lancers shooting about 25, which is a struggle. And I know earlier you said Lancers don't live and die by the 3, but I think when they're having a bad shooting night, it's not, I mean, clearly for anyone, it's not going to go their way. But some teams find a way to get around it. But Lancers kind of just struggle with that right now. And I think they can do a little bit better job of just finding that little extra depth and getting some of those easy points.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like towards the end of the second half it seemed like it. But Lancers were getting a lot of, within 10-foot shots and just weren't falling.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I definitely got to agree to some extent. The Lancers got to find another dimension there in their offense, another route or means of scoring. But, yeah, just didn't go their way tonight.
So that'll be it for us tonight. We will not have a post-game interview. But thank you guys all for tuning in and being patient with us as we had a couple technical difficulties tonight. But once again, I'm Akai Krause here with Drew. Drew, thanks for coming up here and doing it on short notice, too.
Yeah, anytime.
So come back next week as Lancers will have a home game next week. And the next Lancer game is against Howard's Grove on Friday. So tune in for that. But otherwise, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Anyone can embroider your logo on apparel. Yamas does it differently by custom knitting your brand directly into our premium quality socks, beanies, and scarves. Whether it's for your school team, your club team, or your company team, Yamas helps you gear up, stand out, and play loud. Check out yamasgear.com.